Without the helmet, I know my head would have been squashed. I had 7 broken ribs here and the ribs torn off my back, down my back. I had my shoulder wrecked and I was feeling pretty sad and a lot of pain, and getting the locator beacon out and having the helicopter come was a pretty good thing. My name is Hutchings. I've basically been a possum trapper, hunter for over 50 years. And in the early days of forestry, they were quite happy to have you driving around on 4-wheelers. And then I wanted to go and work over the East Coast because there were big possums, and the forestry over there were very strict. They said, well, you can't come here unless you've got unit standards for riding a bike on hill country and towing a trailer. And I actually thought, gosh, I've done tens of thousands of hours on bikes. Why are you telling me I have to do that? So I went on a course and it really changed me. I thought, man, I know very little really. And I came out of there with a totally different mindset. It was really good. It has changed the whole way I ride. With the forestry, you've had to have locator beacons, which I was always going to get around to buying, but I never quite did until I had to. And now I don't feel like I'm dressed unless I put my locator beacon on. You feel like if something happened to me, I can call a helicopter. I've got my own private helicopter. I've got used to wearing a helmet. It's been quite hard because a lot of the helmets are not that user-friendly. I went to work up on some farms in Mattaway after I left the forestry here, and I came out with my helmet on to meet the farmer, and my mate, who was a fencing contractor, said to me, "Get that helmet off." That is the opinion of a lot of people, and I know that helmet has saved my life. I had a bad roll on my bike last year, and without that helmet, I would be dead. I know that. And I'd been down this hill every day for about 7 days. I came to the steep bit and I looked and I thought, oh, I've probably got a bit much weight on the front. Then I looked in the back, I thought, oh, there's a bit in the back, I'll be right. I've only got to go down here. And I started to go and the front wheel dropped in a bit of a hollow and then it started to come. And I went to rev it to make it go, but it was too late. It made it go faster. And yeah, it just happened like that. I had bruises down both sides of my face, 2 black eyes, smashed all my teeth in here. And the only thing that saved my head from getting crushed was a helmet.